Shed Podcast. I am your host, Efren. To my immediate left is Cheddar. To his immediate left is Keith. Above him is Tigo. And
Yep,
right
yep.
over to his right side on the screen is my oldest, Zach. How is everybody doing on a Tuesday evening?
Chilling like Bob Dylan, ready to make a killing, baby. That's what's up.
If some of you have not recognized him, the one to our immediate left is Keith. He's been away for a while, and he's been back after missing a few shows. So welcome back, Keith. You've been missed, my friend. We'll let you know how much we missed you on this episode. All right, we're gonna let you know how much we missed you in this on this show here, but we're gonna get going right now with the Dodgers. Not much shockingly, one may call him an additional or a potential new Mr. October, or at least added him to the label as Mr. October, is Freddie Freeman, hitting a game-winning home run in the bottom of the 18th, which obviously becomes an instant classic. Dodgers, if the Toronto Blue Jays don't win the next game, I think it's pretty much a wrap. I think it'll end in 6. I still think that Toronto is going to win. I stuck by them in 7 games, and I'm still going to stay with them. But at the course that it's going, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dodgers win in 5 or maybe even in 6. I don't know what you guys think of it, but right now the Dodgers are clicking pretty much, it seems like, at the right time, as they seem to be in the World Series.
I just want to say something. Prayers out to Jamaica for the hurricane. I hope everybody is safe in Jamaica, and everybody's safe. Just everybody's safe in Jamaica.
Thank you for that, Chet. I appreciate it.
Also, if the Dodgers win the next game, it's over. And man, Toronto scored more runs, man.
Why don't you tell us your beautiful idea?
Listen, you don't want to face Ohtani, you don't want to face Freddie. I mean, you're gonna deal with repercussions, but listen, I'm throwing straight at their hands every single time. 100-mile heaters straight at their hands.
Great.
Every time. But the series is over anyways. I think Toronto knows that. So it's going to be a 4-1 series.
Yeah,
See ya, good night. Back-to-back champions, the Dodgers. It just is what it is.
My take on it from the beginning was that the Dodgers were going to win in 5.
Yeah. I think I said 5 too, so.
I'll still go Dodgers in 5, but the Blue Jays have to win the next game to even have a chance. But I'm going to just stick with Dodgers in 5 still.
Yeah, I don't see nobody beating them, but yeah, I'm rooting for Blue Jays too. I'm rooting for Blue Jays to win it, but I don't see how Dodgers could lose, man.
Our first trade in the NFL.
You're next, bud. You're left.
I can't stand the Blue Jays, so I don't care who they were playing. The other team I wish to win. I hate the Blue Jays.
Well, you I gotta go there. You heard it from the converted Red Sox fans to a Yankee fan. He hates the Blue Jays, buddy.
Converted,
you heard it loud and clear, bro.
Converted from the Yankees to the Red Sox, back to the Yankees. Get it right.
Tell him again. Get it right. Get it right.
Guys got to watch that one episode because the way he told that story is, to be honest with you, even if it sounds like a lie, I still can't believe it's the truth. That's how weird the story is. But at the end of the day, hey,
you see that poster?
We can't see. I can't see the head. You see the?
You see the name. You see the name next to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, my eyes can't see that far. I'm being that serious.
It's Bucky Dent. That's the.
Wait, is that the 19? Was it 1978 or 77?
That's the post. 78 is when he hit that home run. Yeah. But that's the poster I had when I was a kid. I tracked it down and got it again.
You know what's crazy? I actually watched that game as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
I still remember it, even though it was like 7 years old. I still remember that. I'm sitting there with my dad watching the game. Don't ask me how I became a Met fan. I got my own issues, bro. So yeah, I do have my own issues.
Oh yeah,
but that's all right though. I like having issues. It's entertaining.
You and Biggie Smalls up top here.
It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be fun. But with that,
listen, like I told you, Efren, my father is a Mets fan, and I became a Yankees fan. Now.
Listen, tell him and I can cry on each other's shoulders, bro. We got our own problems. Seriously. So, yeah, Zach, what were you gonna say?
I already spoke.
Oh, okay. So moving on to the college football here, and before we begin in regards to what happened this past weekend, um, that's these amounts of firings of football coaches with these types of buyouts. I was listening to the show Rich Eisen. I think it was either today or the other day, and how he was talking about how as a matter of fact, I showed Zachary the video and how ridiculous these buyouts are. And I mean, let's just go down the list. Your infamous coach at LSU, Brian Kelly, got fired, and it's getting paid
Boo.
$54 million not to coach. The same thing. That's like about 8 or 9, totaling about $168 million of buyouts. And Rich Eisen brought up a good point. How, besides the fact that these buyouts are ridiculous, then he doesn't want anybody to start complaining about these kids getting paid, NIL deals, and those types of nature. So I have a question for Mr. Coach Nick Saban on game day, when you were backing up James Franklin, which I still think you're delusional, by the way. You supporting him with your reasoning. I still think you're delusional, but I get it why. How do you feel about all these buyouts? And you're one of those that were complaining about, I don't know specifically, but you were one of those complaining about the NIL deals, college kids getting paid and so forth and so on. And I know you probably have more issues with the system itself, but I think that you've also had an issue with it. But I was just wondering, do you have a problem being fired and getting paid all this amount of ridiculous money while you still complain about the NIL and the transfer portal? I'm just curious what his take is, which I'm sure he's not going to say anything pleasant on behalf of these kids. That's just my opinion, or he's just going to be or he's going to make a politically correct statement. But I just think it's ridiculous. If these coaches can get this money, let these kids get paid. You had no problems making this money off their backs before NIL. Well, guess what? Let them get paid. I do believe the transfer portal needs to be fixed. I do believe that the system needs to be fixed, and I believe that the transfer should be limited. So there should be some form of cohesiveness among the teams. But that's my take. You guys have your opinions. Let me know what you think.
I think everybody that got fired should have got fired.
Wow.
Why Kelly at LSU?
LSU is just horrible. Honestly, the whole man, Garrett Nussmeier taking like 5 steps backwards instead of, he was supposed to be he was projected top 3 quarterback in the draft this coming year, and he's like basically off of the first round now. He's like second round quarterback. The offensive hires that he made, the offensive recruiting that he's made the past 2 the players coming in are just awful. They're horrible. They're awful.
I can see why Penn State coach was fired, because he was trash. He needed to go. Yes, but against who? Against who though?
No, that was the joke. The question was the joke.
He needed to go, but I mean, I think Kelly's a good coach, man. I don't know, but
so here's the thing. His what he's famous for was rebuilding that program at Cincinnati. That's how he got the job first at Notre Dame. Then he had I think he was there for a year or two. I don't even remember, to be honest with you. And like Notre Dame always does, they put up a decent season, and that's pretty much it. And that's how he got the LSU job. Who would have thought that Notre Dame was a stepping stone to a better job? Let that sink in for a moment. So.
So, like, are we just talking about the coaches that got fired? Is that like what we're talking about?
Yeah, I was just talking about all these coaches, like, Brian Kelly, James Franklin, Florida, Mike Gundy from Oklahoma State. Then you got the Arkansas coach, Sam Pittman, Virginia Tech, UCLA, Oregon State, UAB, Trent Dilfer, and then Jay Norvell from Colorado State. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coaches totaling almost $168 payout.
That's crazy.
Just not to coach.
That's crazy. I want that paycheck.
Yeah, Zach.
I mean, I don't want to be like, I don't really care. But like, at the end of the day, you sign him to a contract.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like him. You gotta pay him the money. But just gotta rebuild. I don't really know. I guess as far as the Nick Saban thing, I mean, I guess like I hear what you're saying. and the conversation of like the players getting paid. I feel like that's just another conversation for another day. But coaches that got fired, at the end of the day, they got fired. Wow. That's all I got.
mean, don't get me wrong. I still think that every single one of them deserve to be fired. I mean, regardless of what the buyouts are, because looking at the teams and how the last several years have not gone their way, either under 500 or just playing atrocious football. So I get that. So I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. It was just the payouts that just really got to me, which is insane. I mean,
you agreed to that, you know?
True. Unfortunately for the school, I happen to agree. Yeah, so they got to honor the contract.
You can either bring in a coach that's well known and pay him a bunch of money. You can give a younger guy a chance who will probably perform not much worse, you know, when it comes to certain
recruit the best players is because the coach is unknown or at least not proven at that moment. Put it that way.
I mean, there's so many kids, but
Yo, Pete Carroll to LSU or Penn State.
Zach,
he should go back to college if he wants to coach again.
I think that's where he belongs. To be honest.
Wait, so he's the wait. I thought he was Vegas coach.
Oh, he is.
No, he still is. I just think he should leave the NFL and just go to college. I'm gonna be
honest. You think he should leave the NFL?
Oh yeah.
He just hasn't performed well as a coach in a very long time in the NFL, and I feel like if he wants to continue coaching, I feel like he should just go back to college.
It's fair enough.
Maybe the way the college is with the how they recruit players now. He's not up to that no more to do that. I mean,
I feel like he ain't an NFL coach.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I love him. He got us a Super Bowl, but after the first,
what have you done for us lately?
After the first 7, maybe 8 seasons, it just started to become average, man. And to me, average was either 9-7 or 10-7 or 9-8.
But he always got you out to the playoffs.
It's not even like the record that really bothers me. It's just like watching him coach, and the dude took no chances. Like it's just
gosh, dude handing the ball off to Gentry like
crackers. I'm watching, bro. Like it's.
Welcome to peak.
He's old school, bro. He's coaching old school style.
You run the ball.
Actually, I'm gonna give Cheddar that one. That actually is old school. Did run the ball.
He's not old school. He's just incompetent.
Like I said, I don't understand why he started doing that, but yeah, he should go back. But let's go ahead and start going into some of the games.
We should put Dable in that category as competent.
I'm about to.
He needs to go.
I told you when he put Jackson Dart in, he made them. Not that I blame him. I'm just saying he made the move to save his job.
That was the right move. He did the right move.
I'm not making that.
That was the right move.
We can discuss that when we get that to that point.
Yeah, that's why I saved what I was going to bring up for you guys later.
So I could easily bring up the first score that was in college, but I'm going to talk about the second one that's there. Number 3, Texas A&M.
Oh gosh.
Beating number 20 LSU. Not really much of a beating, really more of
a belt whooping.
Pretty much. Which
BTA.
49-25. I mean, LSU just got massacred, which led to Brian Kelly's firing. I mean, it's look, even though they're 5-3, and I still believe in my heart that the first 3-team loss that will enter into the playoffs, I don't know if it's this year, but it will be from an SEC team. I just don't think it's going to be LSU because, I mean, they're not losing. They're just getting beat down.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. You dragging this game. It was BTA straight up.
Listen, it's also the way Brian Kelly handled the sideline during that game. He's yelling at his offensive coordinator. He's yelling at the defensive coordinator. He's yelling at the special teams coordinator. He's yelling at Garrett Nussmeier. He's yelling at he's yelling at anybody possible to yell at.
Basically, unless there is a turnaround, folks, this could be possibly the last time we talk about LSU.
Oh, it will be.
So, moving on to the next game here. We're gonna talk about us. Number 8, Ole Miss, winning over Oklahoma 34-26.
We're trash.
I mean, the kid Chambliss just went off.
We're trash.
I mean, you talk about here I am thinking that this could be possibly a defensive game on both ends. No, on both ends, and ended up being the complete opposite.
Bro, I thought I was watching a Seahawks game. This is like there's like 4th and longs converted. We can't stop the run, bro.
What was it? 3rd and 21, Zach? It was 3rd and 21, right?
No, it was just like a bunch of. It was like 4 different like 3rd and 10s, bro.
And then the backup game got it or something with Ivan Lacey.
No, it was.
We got smoked. We got beat down. We got 2 losses. The schedule doesn't get any better. But the best part of it is that at least
you're dropping down
regardless. No, they dropped down to 18.
The only good news is we got the same amount of wins as last year. We're not making the tournament. Let's just be honest. I'm not dragging it anymore. We suck. Okay, we play an actual decent offense. Not even one of the best offenses, and we give up 30+ points. We're trash. I don't.
At least he's a straight shooter.
That's fine. He's a straight shooter, but for the record, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet at 6-2.
I'm gonna say I did call it. I did call it. So I'm just saying, like,
no, it is true. You did call it.
Thank you.
No way.
Thank you.
We only had to hear you say it 6-7 times.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? But he did say it being a hater though at the time.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. I felt like he did. What
you
think, Zach?
Nothing comes from a place of hate.
I don't want to talk about this game anymore. We got BTA next game.
All right, let me ask this question.
Okay.
Who really on this panel really believes in Indiana, bro? I don't. I tell you no lie. It's like a fluke of the.
See, here's the thing, Tigo. Right now, here's the thing.
I don't know.
Here's the thing, Tigo. I would say that they're real, and here's why. Because like last year, they were putting up. Tons of points. This year, though, they beat Oregon. They haven't played Penn State yet, but that game is going to be pretty much meaningless.
Bro, they got a sorry schedule. Let's just be.
But they do have a. I do.
But they're whooping.
But they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Of course, they're gonna. Of course, they're supposed to do that. They're supposed to whip on the sorry schedule.
I think they're for real enough to make the postseason.
But they're not going nowhere after.
But I don't think they're going anywhere.
I wish they played like Ohio State or like.
Here's a good question. Here's a good question. Indiana, Texas A&M, or what's the third one? Is it Oklahoma?
I don't know. You tell me. It's your question.
All right. So who would you rather go with, Indiana or Texas A&M? Real question. Seriously.
I don't know. That's like a
okay.
I'm going with Texas because Texas is in the SEC.
No disrespect, Tigo, but there's only 3 teams in the Big Ten that I'm going to worry about: Michigan, Ohio State. It was Penn State, but it's not Penn State, so it's 2 versus the SEC.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying. The SEC.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm just asking, which one would you rather have?
Texas A&M.
First off, we're not going to just slide by like you didn't just try to throw in Michigan in there when they don't belong in there.
What? You crazy?
We're not going to just
listen.
slide that in there.
Y'all got lucky. Y'all got lucky, bro.
Y'all got BTA'd by a team that has been getting BTA'd.
And it's going to get BTA'd the rest of the season.
We lost 2 games too. We lost 2 games just like you. So what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? We lost 2 games just like you. What are y'all talking? And we lost to 2 ranked teams. 2 ranked team we lost to.
Let's not act like Ohio State's not about to like whoop you this year. Let's not
watch. All right, watch. We're gonna surprise y'all. We're gonna surprise y'all. Remember I told you about my quarterback, right? Remember I told you about my quarterback. Watch my quarterback. That quarterback, he's gonna bring us a championship. Remember I told you that. You hear that first here. That quarterback, he's gonna bring a trophy.
Yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Tigo does be hitting on quarterbacks, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Tigo hits on quarterbacks.
I mean, I will say this. I mean, the kid Underwood, he is literally, he just graduated.
That kid just turned 18. He was playing at 17 years old when he should be in high school, bro. I'm telling you, this kid is the truth, bro. Right, he's gonna bring a championship. They took him from high school, bro. They took him out of high school, bro. The dude didn't even finish high school.
He eventually graduated, though.
He eventually graduated, but
in the off season.
So, Tigo, I didn't see the Michigan comment coming from my son. Although it is a revelation, hard to dispute it too.
Listen,
I don't. You lost to USC. Let's stop right now.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Next game.
But y'all gonna lose to all the rest of the team coming up. The rest of y'all game. Watch y'all gonna go down. Y'all gonna lose about 5 games this year.
And then your coach is
fired. The guy down here is the faithful. I'm not a faithful anymore.
And then Tigo, and then their head coach is gonna get added to the list.
I'm tired of watching. You gotta be faithful. Katia, not really sure what we're getting. It's not looking good. Hasn't looked good.
You're getting an injured quarterback.
We're getting a quarterback that likes to throw picks to mid.
Even before the injury, he was still throwing picks. So I don't know.
He threw a pick against Temple. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. You know what? I'd rather lose to USC than we lost to y'all. That game that we lost to y'all, that game was trash, yo. We should have won that game. We should have won that game. Because y'all played trash. Y'all quarterback is trash.
Your quarterback down.
Y'all quarterback is trash, yo.
Bro,
y'all quarterback is trash, yo.
And you lost the trash.
And y'all played the big money.
But you lost the trash.
Y'all lost the trash.
But you lost the trash.
Run it back. Run it back. I tell y'all won't win again. Y'all won't win again. Y'all definitely won't win again.
Tigo, we're not in the hood. We're not running it back.
He said, yo, if you keep talking like that, we gonna catch a fade outside, bro. Like,
Tigo, we're not in Brooklyn. We're not in Boogie Down. We're not running it back, bro. No, but actually, we are running it back. I believe Oklahoma's at Michigan next year, if I remember correctly.
Yes, we all are.
Outside this plane, bro. We run it back right now.
I thought Zachary. I thought Tigo was basically saying, "Yo, step outside, meet me in Troy." That's what's about to sound, bro. We got no problems doing it.
I'm telling y'all, we gonna get y'all. Wait till next year, yo.
Hey, enjoy that loss all year long.
We gonna.
Enjoy it all year.
Tigo, listen, it's okay, bro. We can just say next week.
It's gonna be fuel for us. We love it.
You just bring that up again.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, watch out for my Michigan, yo. They coming.
Oh man. Just we'll leave it at that. That's a nice ending there with that take. We'll move on to the number 9 team in the country, Miami, that obliterated Stanford. They figured that they came to the East Coast and that 7-hour flight was just pretty much a waste of time. I wish we could just go back. Well, that's a 14-hour round trip flight.
They stayed on the flight.
That's what it looks like. Miami, again, annihilated them 42-7. It was just a pretty and you know what? And Carson Beck had a quiet night. I think it was mainly just defense and running. That's basically it. Mainly looks like it was the defense. 21 for 28, 189 yards, passing 1 touchdown. Redeeming himself from last week's 4-pick game. So, and then at 6-1, they stood at number 9. So they actually remained there with the new ranking. How'd you feel about Miami this year so far, Keith? They're your team, not ours. You probably know them better than we do.
Aren't they 10 right now?
Did they drop?
They dropped them?
I think they're tied. I think they're tied with BYU.
What the heck?
Wow.
To where?
They went 10? From 9 to 10.
So what? Did somebody get a better quality win?
It's like 2. They're like 10. So isn't BYU.
Probably. Vanderbilt, I think, jumped them because they beat Missouri.
Vanderbilt got a quality win.
Well, yeah, because they beat a ranked team, Missouri 15. So that probably earned them like a couple of extra points, so to speak, when the voters voted and it bumped them up over Miami more than likely. Because I mean, think about it. You play a ranked team versus an unranked team. Yeah. More often than not, you're just gonna get those extra votes, extra votes. That's all.
None of the better ranked teams lost this past week, so I think that's also why.
Yeah.
Yo, you know who's winning the college football? Notre Dame.
Yeah, right.
Yo, the fighting Irish, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to fight favorite team, Ohio State.
Say that again.
It's gonna be Tigo's favorite team, Ohio State.
I don't even think they're gonna win it either.
It's gonna be Texas.
So just talking about,
it's not gonna be Texas.
Say that again.
It's definitely not gonna be Texas. Not this year.
Well, Texas only lost twice so far.
Yeah, they only are 2. I thought they was gonna lose last week too, but they end up coming back and winning,
Yeah, because they scored. I'm looking at it now. They scored 24 points in the last quarter. Yeah, that's how in order to take it into overtime. So
Archie, who?
So I have
I ain't got time. Go ahead, Keith.
I got a question. So now that Louisville is ranked 16th, does that loss that we had to them hurt us as bad?
You put it this way.
It help y'all.
You don't want Louisville losing the rest of the way.
Right. It will help y'all.
That's what you want now.
Because the more they win, it's a quality loss.
And Louisville has one loss. I know Miami has one loss. I don't know if there's any undefeated. I would have to look at it. I don't know if there's any undefeated teams in the ACC. Before last weekend, there was, I believe, 3 undefeated teams.
Georgia Tech.
Just Georgia Tech. I believe Georgia Tech. It's either 6th, 7th.
Virginia is 4-0.
Oh yeah, in the conference. Yeah, it's got to be losses in the conference. So I think last time there was 3 teams that was undefeated in the conference or within the conference.
Now.
So there's 2. So if those 2 teams, I don't know if they play each other, but if they remain undefeated, then they will not be able to in the championship. You want those teams because I don't know if Georgia Tech plays either Louisville or Miami the rest of the way.
No.
But you just still. But even if they don't win the division, you want Louisville to lose the rest of the way and just have one loss, and you can guarantee yourself a that large bid to the playoffs. That's and even if they don't, or if you just lose 1 the rest of the way, and Louisville loses 3 total, Miami will still get in that large bid. Just don't lose the rest of the way. You still control your own destiny anyway.
Georgia Tech plays their last game of the year is against Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big game.
So that's going to be tough.
But here's the question, though. With 1 loss, do they get in?
Yes.
So.
Well, then, they would probably play.
With 4 losses, does Notre Dame get in?
The thing is that's a non-conference game, and then so I think if that's their only loss, they would play in the championship game. In that championship game, if they win that, they automatically would get in. So I don't think that would hurt them.
Okay. With that, we're just gonna make it real quick. Sorry, Jason, about Kentucky getting blown out by Tennessee, 56-34.
He almost went to that game. I bet he's glad he didn't.
Hey, listen,
we got the Syracuse game coming up.
Listen, Jason. Just save that money for that beer because I'm sure you drank a lot after that game, and I don't blame you, my friend. So, we'll talk about Kentucky. That's all right, brother. That's all right. Let's see
they in the SEC though. I mean, I don't think they're ever gonna make an impact in the SEC. Yeah. I mean, there's so much team that's so built and stacked that
Kentucky's a basketball school.
Yeah, but I get it. But at the end of the day, it's Kentucky football. That's the best I can say about it. Jason, we love you, but it is what it is, brother. The next one we'll do the last one, number 25. Oh, I don't know if they moved up, but
you did skip Michigan, by the way.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. Actually, I kind of actually where's number 10 Vanderbilt.
That's a defensive game.
Yeah, number 10 Vanderbilt beating number 15 Missouri 17-10. Now they're ranked. What is it now? 8th, 9th, I believe. And here's the question. Being in the SEC and being a doormat for decades and generations. Vanderbilt for real?
No.
I don't know why. I feel better with Vanderbilt than I do Indiana.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. I would. Indiana is, to me, I don't know that they're like a team where like that year when everybody's clicking, but when it comes to the championship, they ain't gonna go nowhere after that. Like I don't see them going nowhere.
Do you think Indiana's the new Penn State?
I wouldn't go as that far.
Meaning they're not gonna win big games. Yes, they beat Oregon, but they're still not gonna be able to hit over the hump.
One, that is a big game, but 2, I feel like they haven't really played enough games. Like it's only their second year. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, so I think I'll go with Vanderbilt.
Mendoza, he's a good quarterback.
He is a coach, and his brother. His brother is his backup.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, did not know that. Are they both freshmen? Are they twins?
They both
No.
too.
Yeah, they both doing the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I did not know that.
I gotta look up their classes and see.
Okay.
Their starting quarterback's a junior, and then the backup is a freshman.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means also he played because when I saw the game that he was playing, they said he's a freshman, so it must have been him then.
Yeah, that's
when
the
he was
backup.
playing.
His brother's number 16. He's number 15.
Okay. So who's played the most?
His brother, Fernando.
The older one.
The older one? Okay. All
Well,
right.
Fernando, he was at Cal his first 2 years.
Yeah, you know why he left, right? Because I remember that because they said that the reason he left was he wasn't going to have the starting job because Cal has a new freshman quarterback. It's pretty good, left-handed. So that's the reason why he transferred because he knew he was going to lose his starting job. So, but Vanderbilt winning 17-10. I think the way Vanderbilt is going is clearly whether they win the SEC or not, they're definitely going to be in the playoffs again, just by default, but playing in the SEC and with their record.
Well, I mean, I won't say that they still got a couple decent teams left.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying, I feel like Vanderbilt is like that 1 year. I don't want to say 1 year, but that team that puts it all together 1 year. And the likelihood is you may not see that again for a while.
I mean, they're like Indiana right now, just in a
exactly. That's what I think of Indiana. Yeah. They put together that team for that 1 year, and then now you ain't gonna see them for a while.
But now it's the second year, so we'll see next year for both of them because it'll be their third year. So,
right.
So you know what, Zach? Just for him, you want to talk about Michigan?
Let's talk about Michigan.
Michigan beat their little brother, Michigan State, 31-20. Michigan State now is 3-5. Michigan is 6-2. So you still have hopes of them making the playoffs? Personally, Michigan loses one more time, they're done.
Yeah, if we lose one more time, but without 2 losses, I don't see us making the playoffs unless one of them top teams fold, But other than that,
well, actually, people think that 4 teams are going to make it from the Big Ten. It's the projection. Ohio State, you've got Indiana, and you got Oregon. The team at that moment that was 4, or at least in the top 4, was Penn State. It came down to either Penn State or Michigan. Is what they were saying.
Penn State ain't going nowhere.
And I believe USC just lost, but you lost to USC. So right. USC and Michigan has the same amount of losses. So head-to-head right now, USC seems to have the nod just because of the head-to-head loss. So even if it goes all the way to, that's why if you lose a third time, I think Michigan is just done.
Right.
I think that they will be going to Cancun.
But like I said, even if they do done this year, I wouldn't be mad because they don't have all the pieces we need, and we need a couple linesmen, and we need a couple players. We need a couple wide receivers. We need a couple of players. So I would be fine with that. But next year, when this young cat get his mojo going, man, tell you, it's gonna be a problem for the Big Ten, yo. We're gonna be a problem.
Man, Tigo,
we always a problem anyway. Every year.
I love it about Michigan, man.
Every year, Michigan is always a problem, yo. So you know what I'm saying? It's not new.
True.
It's nothing new, but right. We always got a good running. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about we're gonna need some good wide receivers for this kid, because I'm telling you, this kid, he's gonna bring us a trophy, man.
Remember, he's got 3 total years. I don't know if he might leave after his 3rd year, junior year, to enter the NFL. So you got 2 more years with him after this year, and hopefully he doesn't enter the transfer portal. Nowadays, you have to.
We can pay him enough to make him stay. He's good. He ain't going nowhere. He's good at Michigan.
Listen. If you need NIL money, just call Tom Brady. All right.
Can I be real?
Go ahead.
We've given enough time to Michigan. All right.
All right. So let me ask this though, Ephraim. What's the thing with the $2 billion? You still haven't heard nothing about that?
No, the $2 million deal with the Big Ten and a private hedge fund is, I think it's like you said, I think it's about cutting out the middleman. It's about cutting the boosters. And at the end of the day, you know what hey, Tigo, what have we always said since we were in the hood? Follow the money.
That money.
That's all it is. It's just follow the money. That's all.
You could smell it.
So with that being said, we'll talk about the predictions Saturday morning. We're gonna go ahead, unless anybody else has anything to add that we should be talking about or we may have missed. We're gonna go ahead and move right along into the NFL.
Yes.
All right. So first game, even though we talked about it on Saturday morning, just real quick, Thursday night game. It was the Chargers beating the Vikings 37-10. Just found out that Carson Wentz is having season surgery. I don't know who the backup is right now. I think
it's JJ McCarthy's playing.
And so it's not really gonna matter. So I just want to throw that out there that they lost. Chargers won 37-10. Justin Herbert's starting to look good.
Well, I mean,
he's always been look good. I mean, he threw for 3 touchdowns. 18
I mean, I'm just glad he could beat bad teams. That's all.
Hey, your job.
Do your job.
So, does anybody have anything to add on that game? I know we talked about it the last time, but does anybody have anything they want to talk about or add on that game?
Listen, that's my coach Harbaugh over there, so I don't have nothing bad to ever say about Chargers. That's my coach over there.
Well, he was a 49ers coach. Screw him.
Yeah, right.
Basically,
he brought Michigan. He brought Michigan a title.
Next game. So for many people on the next game, was a bit of a surprising win, quite frankly. The Dolphins winning the Falcons 34-10. Tua went 20 for 26. Very respectable game. 205 yards, 3 for 4 touchdowns. The defense actually stepped up for a change, allowing 10 points. The Falcons,
Kirk Cousins.
The Falcons. I'm gonna be honest with you. Did everybody knew before game? I mean, like either a day or so that it was gonna be Kirk Cousins. I didn't know till the game started.
I
didn't know.
Now who was
when did that for the Falcons? Kirk Cousins, because
the day before.
Michael Penix Jr. did not start. It has to be some.
It was like 2 or 3 hours before the game.
There you go. See, so I didn't even know, and I had put so that.
I lost money.
So, Keith, you have anything on that one game there, bud? Because I'm sure that probably caught you off guard.
I'm not falling. I'm not taking the bait.
When he says the bait, people see. I'll expand. When he says the bait. No. I'm
just the one win, right? Just the one win.
I mean, I was gonna say that. I mean, just put an eye patch on Tua and have him throw with one eye, and it looks like it's good.
Dude, I saw a meme that said we now know which eye is his interception eye.
The best one was, I forgot who sent it to me. The best one was somebody broke into the car window. They saw two tickets of Miami Dolphins on the seat. And then they said they found 4. Somebody just threw 2 extra ones in. Instead of breaking and entering, they broke just to dump the tickets into someone because they thought
listen.
That was hilarious.
Another one was it's funny how when all these gambling allegations come out, suddenly Tua wants to start balling out.
Maybe they should put a pirate patch on his eye.
Yeah.
Listen.
Wait.
Now, we the same record as the Dolphins right now. So listen.
Oh, don't worry. Oh no. You just wait your turn. Don't worry. You just wait your turn, Tigo. Don't worry. One at a time. We can. I could multitask if you want me to, but we'll do one at a time. That's okay. Listen,
but
we'll get to the Dolphins' big brother in a minute. Relax. All right.
I mean, as a team, if they all could play good at the same time, obviously any team that does that can get a win.
True.
But like I said, I'm not going to fall for the bait and think that all of a sudden things are different because they're not.
Hey,
I mean,
I'll tell you the recipe to winning. Give the ball to Devon Achane, rack up fantasy points, and you gonna win.
Well, they obviously they came in with a different game plan. They ran the ball like I think 38 plays. They ran the ball. Compared to
all 3 of their backs touches.
Yeah,
too.
Gordon had a good game as well. So
Ole.
Walks it free.
I mean, look, at the end of the day is Mike McDaniel, bro, just run the ball, man. Just run the ball. Okay, it's really not that hard. It's really not so hard to actually call running plays more than passing plays.
I mean, it's a known fact that opens up the play calling. Running the ball opens up the.
Everybody knows that, except for McDaniel.
How about
less attempts for Tua means W's for the Dolphins. That's basically what I got out of it.
This is what I would say. The fact that he held his team accountable actually for once in a post conference, and I think it was during a practice, he held his team accountable and Tua accountable for once in his life instead of babying the bum.
Doesn't he always?
And he comes out and wins a game. Good for him. He actually wasn't a frat kid for one second.
Doesn't he usually always?
That may be true. No, go ahead, Zachary.
I'm saying in interviews, I feel like Tua usually defends players like his teammates.
No, Mike McDaniels actually laid into his team.
He's talking about the coach.
Actually laid into his team for once. And look, a result happened. They won a game.
I don't know how big of a deal it was, but they don't really have an offense. Mike McDaniels calls the plays, but their offensive coordinator who sits in the booth came down to the field this game. I don't know how much of a difference that made.
I saw another team earlier this year do that. Their offense was struggling, and he said I needed to go to the field and actually see it like in person and stuff. And
Ravens. I think it was the Ravens.
I thought it was a little better of a team, but it might have been the Ravens.
Personally,
it was either. I think it was the Ravens or Lions. Actually,
you want to know what the real takeaway from this game is?
What?
Zach Wilson went 1 for 1.
Yo, stop! Yo.
And it wasn't to the other team.
For 0 yards.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. That's nuts, man. You said 1 for 1, man. But it's true though. I do like the eye patch idea because that means he only gets to see one line. He doesn't see the defender, and he says, "I just got to throw it to him." If I take my patch out, I know I got to throw it to the defender not to be consistent. Yeah. So
it's basically the defender's never there anymore.
We'll see what happens Thursday because Lamar's supposed to be playing.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but their defense is horrendous. So
yeah, if that's what you call it a defense, I'm not calling that a defense. That's crazy.
Is it in Baltimore? It's in Baltimore, isn't it?
This next game is just something too, you know.
Then if we have anything else, we're pretty much on that with that topic. But the next game, who would have thought that the next game was going to be the best game of the weekend? That is asinine, insane. The Jets 39, Bengals 38. The Jets securing their first win. Tafari! Yeah, there you go.
Go Jets.
All right, you're losing your damn mind. Anyway, Jets won 39-38. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Their Bengals defense sucks. Period. I got nothing to say about the Bengals defense. They suck. Their offense is great. The Jets got their first win. That's all I got to say about that game.
All right. How true is it that the Jets was trying to get Shedeur Sanders? Is there any facts to that?
I never heard anything like that.
They was trying to trade. They was trying to go trade for him before the trade deadline.
I mean, if they wanted to they should have drafted him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here's the way I see it. I saw where supposedly that if anybody wanted Shedeur Sanders, that the Browns wants a second round pick.
Because if you wanted them, you should have drafted them. Basically, yeah.
So,
well, I can tell you one thing, and we'll get to that next game. Next game, we'll get to that.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
I was just start going on a rant.
It's because they're up next.
Oh, okay. The Browns and the Patriots. Patriots annihilated the Browns 32-13. I think Drake May is for real, not because he's my fantasy quarterback. Damn it, it is because he's my center. No, I think he's for real. I mean, they're starting to look
a real team.
I mean,
wait,
true, but they're starting to look good. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. 32-13. I know that the Browns are not all that, but again, they're doing their, what is it you say, Zachary? They're doing their job.
They're doing their job.
So I wasn't on the show last week, but I heard you guys talking about the Bills and the Patriots not playing anybody. You know, the Bills have played the exact same teams, right? And
usually the divisions, especially when you play two different divisions, everyone plays those teams. Yeah.
But I mean,
then,
if you're gonna put down the Patriots and their soft schedule, the Bills have the same soft schedule.
That is true.
The Bills are a winning team, though. The Patriots aren't a winning team.
So far, Patriots in first place. So
that's
not
true.
The pass is the pass.
I need them. Yeah,
you need them what?
But listen, so the Browns, is Dylan. Does anybody honestly think Dylan Gabriel's a good quarterback? Like, because I called it coming out of college that he was ass. My bad. Sorry, he's bad. Like I always knew he was gonna do bad. Not pumping my own horn or nothing like that, because people always think
here's the thing.
He's bad.
How many times do I have to tell you this? You are the quickest person to give up on a quarterback in like the span of 2 games.
Dude, he's bad. Would you rather have him or Shedeur starting?
It's obviously Shedeur, but like you realize
I've always said Shedeur.
You be judging QBs off of legit 3 games and expect they're trash now.
3 games of bad play. Yes.
Of all time. Like
3 games of bad play.
Here's the thing. What the Browns are showing me is that they're not an organization that knows how to develop the quarterback
or draft.
No. Develop a quarterback. Yes. In the past, yes, I would agree with you. I agree with you.
They had a quarterback there named Baker Mayfield. Right?
I understand. That's part of developing, being able to keep him around and still develop him. They gave up on the kid. That's the problem as an organization. They're not good at either developing a quarterback or being able to analyze a quarterback. I believe that Dylan Gabriel is still a starting quarterback. I believe Shedeur Sanders is a starting quarterback. I just feel that the Cleveland system and as an organization is horrific for anyone to come in there as a quarterback. You have a top 5 potential. You have a top 5 defense, top 10 defense. You have somewhat of an average. Again, I don't know the stats or anything like that. Hopefully they have a decent line. But again, they're just horrific at developing quarterbacks. I'm not giving up on Dylan Gabriel on 3 games when the Browns can't even prove that they can develop a quarterback or even analyze a quarterback. I'm not going to do that to that kid.
They're just in a weird situation because it's like not like it's kind of unfortunate for Dylan Gabriel because usually when you are drafted, like you're the only like rookie quarterback, like trying to just figure it out. And now that he's not playing well, you're like, well, let's just go to Shedeur. He's trash. Like this specific situation has really never happened before to where like 2 rookie quarterbacks, one struggling. Let's just throw the other guy out there. It's just like, you got to give quarterbacks like some time. And it's just like, it's kind of unfortunate for honestly either quarterback in this situation.
And how do you expect any quarterback, especially the 2 rookies, when they were originally in the preseason, there were 5 quarterbacks to begin with. You had Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Huntley. So you have 5 quarterbacks, which me personally, unless Keith or Tigo can tell me differently, I don't ever recall, I could be wrong, but I don't ever recall seeing 5 quarterbacks in the preseason in the team during the preseason.
That's what I'm saying. Learn how to draft.
You're right. But you just said after 3 games, I'm giving up on Dylan Gabriel. I'm trying to give you the situation regarding the Cleveland organization. You are literally having 5 quarterbacks. How do you expect to develop a quarterback, especially a rookie, the one that you drafted before Shedeur or any other rookie, when you have a total of 5 quarterbacks in that organization? I'm a quarterback in that organization. I'm going to say, what the hell are they doing? What are these other 4 here for? 2 or 3, I get, but 5? Come on. There's no way that these people know what they're doing. Look at their history since they started having a football team back in 1999 after the original Browns moved to Baltimore, became the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, they've had what, 30, 40 quarterbacks?
So how long do you give a quarterback?
Here's another thing.
That's a good question. How long do you give a quarterback?
Well,
2 years, 3 years.
In my opinion, you have to draft one, right?
Yeah.
Which the Browns didn't. And there have been plenty of quarterbacks who struggled their rookie year, and they needed 2-3 years to eventually pick it up. I mean,
I think
NFL,
2 or 3 years.
Going from college to NFL, it is a huge jump and
faster.
And it's the hardest position to play. It's the most like
demanding. Listen, you're the face of the franchise. To piggyback on what Zachary said, you're the face of the franchise. You are the one, unless it's like a wildcat type play, you are literally going to be the one person that's going to touch that football more than anyone else on that entire field, regardless. So when you have all those quarterbacks, there's no confidence in any quarterback, whether you're a rookie or even experienced one. The experience was going to be like, listen, they know what I'm capable of doing. I'm not swinging it. But for a rookie, they don't. They don't even know what's going to go on with them.
It depends on the situation too, because like for instance, like when Daniels went in, he had some solid weapons. CJ Stroud, he's got some solid weapons around him. But then when you got like the Browns, they ain't really got anything. The Saints ain't really got anything. Like it also depends on the situation you're in to be like, well, your expectations of that quarterback are going to be just a little bit different. But like for the Browns, like it's not.
It's the Browns.
What they've been doing. I got another thing. Myles Garrett needs to stop with the theatrical stuff, man.
Why? He's making 4-6 sacks a game and they not winning.
That's 5 sacks.
That's crazy. I would have reacted the same way too.
I love his reaction.
Are we serious?
I think that's just competitiveness. I think he just.
No, I get it, but let's not sit here and act like you didn't have a chance to leave that horrible situation. He knew the situation.
No.
He had a chance to leave.
I understand that, but just because
that's not what I'm talking about.
Wait. But just because he chose to stay, it doesn't
because the money. Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna listen. I'm fine. First of all, let's be honest.
Just don't act like, oh, boo me, why me?
But he's playing out of his mind, though.
I get it. You had 5 sacks. I get it. You had 5 sacks. I get it. But man, you had a chance to leave. You know your team is buns. Your team will be buns throughout your whole contract. Like it just is what it is. Like get over it.
I think it's. I don't think it's fully like he's just not happy to be there. I think it's just like he just wants to win, and as a player, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's just a competitive, like he wants to win.
He should have left.
Well, he performed amazing, obviously, but like he wants to win.
Then he should have left.
I actually I'm gonna take
instead of being like, oh, you're giving me this money when he got the same exact deal on the open market by a better team.
No. First of all, let's be honest here. In my opinion, I don't believe it was about the money.
Oh, 100%.
No. Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you why I believe it wasn't about the money. Because any team would have given it to him, regardless. Somebody was gonna give it to him. So it wasn't about whether or not he was going to get paid. He was getting paid regardless where he goes to. He was going to get his $40 million plus per year. That wasn't the issue. The fact that he stayed and wanted to win, it's no different than Joe Thomas. This is before your time. This is no different than Joe Thomas, who was the left tackle when the Cleveland Browns got their team.
I know who Joe Thomas is.
Okay, good. And he was a left tackle. The man was loved. He could have left at that time.
Should have.
Bro, hold on. He was arguably considered the best left tackle during his career at that time.
He was.
He was. No, but I say arguably because I don't want to. In case that there was somebody else compete. I don't know, but I'm just saying
he was.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Thank you. That even that you say he was. That makes you're going to make my argument even better. Thank you. He was. Okay.
He wanted to be a career.
No. Bro, let me finish. Okay. You have to respect what he did. The man said, I could have gone anywhere. And the man said, I want to stay because I want to help turn this organization around.
Did he?
That's not the point. It's that he stayed. And I have a lot of respect.
That's called loyalty.
Class.
That's called loyalty.
That's called loyalty. You don't see that very often. He literally could have taken and he could have made.
Why do you have a problem when a player just wants to stay with a team and win there? Like, why do you have a problem?
I love that. Are you kidding me? I love that somebody wants to stay and help turn the program. Yes. Am I pissed that they're losing? Yeah, I'm pissed because that's a great player who wants to win. But I'm not going to chastise him for staying.
I'm also not going to feel bad.
No one's asking you to feel bad.
No, I'm not asking you to. I'm not saying I feel bad for him.
I just don't understand why you have a problem with a player wanting to stay for a team and win with that team. And just because they're not, where you're like, well, stop. I don't like it.
There's no vision for that team, man.
So what?
Listen, I get it.
I just don't understand what you could have sold Myles Garrett to be like, yeah, we're gonna win in a couple years. I don't get what you could have sold him to be like, yeah, we'll win in a couple years.
Is that the team that drafted him?
Yes.
I get it. I get it.
Loyalty. Yeah, something that Saquon Barkley don't know what to do with. But so with Myles,
stop. Wait. Let me ask you something. So are you the same way with Justin Jefferson? Because I saw him complaining earlier.
Say that again.
I saw Justin Jefferson doing the same thing earlier this year. Do you have a problem with him?
Team sucks.
Do you have a problem with him signing there
with Minnesota?
The weapons that's around him. He has a lot. There's a lot of weapons. Jordan Addison. He has a QB that just doesn't
Your whole
play.
thing is they're not winning. Like that was literally your whole thing.
So Justin Jefferson should ask for a trade.
Yeah, fair. If you want to win that bad, go to a winning team.
This is crazy. They were literally 13, 14 wins last year. Like
okay,
they were literally winning.
Okay, so stop complaining. He
has
has no quarterback, man. Like, what do you want me to say?
I cannot comprehend
I don't understand what you want me to say here because he has no quarterback.
Your way of thinking.
But listen to what you're saying. He has no quarterback. I said he should ask for a trade, and you said agreed.
So, no, matter of fact, why do you have a problem with Barkley then? Because he did the same thing you're telling me that they should do. Why do you have a problem with Barkley then?
He didn't get paid. He went someone else to get more money.
No, we're not flipping the conversation on that, man. You're talking about loyalty.
Do you see the problem?
I said the Barkley thing about loyalty, not about the winning.
No. Oh, you.
So we're not flipping that.
Oh no. Oh, I got this.
You don't.
So we're not flipping that.
Oh no. Oh, I got this. I'm not flipping on the loyalty thing. He wanted to stay.
No, he didn't.
He wanted to stay.
No, we did not.
Tigo, you're a Giants fan. Are you telling me Barkley didn't want to stay?
He did want to stay.
You look really dumb right now.
What you said, Tigo?
He did want to stay.
He did not want to stay.
He's talking about some documentary on Netflix because
he lied.
It said so.
You couldn't look more dumb, bro.
It said,
bro, I don't care how I look. I know what I watch and I know how I feel.
You literally just said Garrett and Jefferson should leave because they're on a bad team and they're not going to win there. That's literally what Barkley does. And you complain about this man every single time.
I said loyalty. I'm not talking about the winning. Talking about the loyalty.
They weren't winning.
I just defended Myles Garrett for the loyalty.
Said the loyalty.
No.
And I said, what about Saquon for the loyalty?
Wait a minute. But you hold on a second.
They were winning there.
Wait,
they never won in Cleveland.
Hold on a second. I just mentioned loyalty. I mentioned loyalty, right? And you said, "Oh, well, he should have left anyway." Okay, well. Saquon wasn't loyal. They weren't losing. So you should be happy that Saquon was not loyal. By your logic.
No, I'm just happy he's gone.
That's not what I said.
Crazy.
What I'm saying is, by your logic, you should be happy that Saquon left.
Address the issue.
Correct?
I don't care that Saquon left.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I want you to watch this back and
I'm not watching nothing back.
And witness how dumb you look.
I'm not watching.
This is a perfect segue into the next game. The Eagles obliterated the Giants 38-20, even though
they obliterated us. They won, even though the ref cheated. Even though the ref cheated.
Because I'm gonna say that.
Zach saying BTA just to be a hater, bro, trying to get a rage bait out. Act like he didn't watch the game.
Guess who cooked you?
Yeah, the refs. The refs cooked us.
This guy,
bum shirt,
and that dumbass player from Oklahoma.
Oh, you!
This guy,
he's a bum.
That's a bum jersey, bro.
I
love it. Bro. Yes, I love it. That's a beautiful jersey.
This guy.
Bum jersey.
Here's the thing.
Bum jersey, bum quarterback.
Here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing.
And you lost to a bum quarterback then.
Bum, I don't care. Bum quarterback, bum refs. Those refs need to get fired.
Them refs need to get fired.
Bum fans. I mean, I can go on and on. Bum Zach Bond for tackling the Scam Scatterboo the way he did. He's a bum. They're all a bum. The whole team's a bum. I hate the town of Philly. I hate Philly. They're bums.
4
I'm done with them.
141 rating. 4 tutties. 15 to 20.
The refs got 141 rating too because they bet on the game.
And guess what?
So, now,
BTA.
Now I'm gonna.
Can I ask?
I'm gonna interject, and I'm gonna say, Keith, go ahead.
Straight bums.
Can I ask one question?
That's why I said, Keith, go ahead.
Was that a hip tackle? Because I couldn't watch it again.
It was a hip tackle. 100%.
All right. That was. I
Should have
couldn't
been a
watch it
flag.
again.
But they don't call that flag. They just wanted to make it a rule and not call any flags on it.
I'm gonna say this. In that game, even though the Eagles won, I will say this. After I didn't get to watch the game, we'll talk about the Franklin Pierce trip later.
The refs were bad.
But the officiating, I got to see it the next day. It was probably one of the worst officiating games I've ever seen in my life.
It was Chiefs Super Bowl.
Just watch a Chiefs game. You'll see it every time.
It was bad. I'm not gonna take that away from the Giants and their fans, everything. But at the end of the day, Saquon Barkley, at the end of the day, he still ran over the entire defense.
Well, he averaged 10 yards a carry.
Officials cannot do anything. Don't help tackles. That's your
over 10 yards a carry.
And over 10 yards a carry. So yeah, even though the officiating was bad and maybe the outcome, I don't know what the outcome would have been, but the officials are not the ones that causes the Giants not to know how to tackle.
No, they also took points off of the board. So.
That's not what I'm talking about now. Okay, now I'm talking about the game now. At some point, you're going to have to talk about the game.
Yeah, I'm talking about the game.
And the Giants were horrific.
They were horrible at tackling. They were horrible at tackling. Okay. Horrible at filling the run hole.
Which is every year.
Which is every freaking year anyway.
Horrible at tackling.
The defensive coordinator.
I mean, that's nothing new.
He's horrible. It's nothing new.
So should the head coach be fired?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's ass.
Long time. He should have been gone. He should have been gone from when he ran for that fourth down when he should have damn kicked the field goal. He should have been gone.
Wait. So Keith, when I said Dabo should have been fired a while back, that means I was right?
Yes.
No. I asked Keith. I want to hear it from him.
He said.
No. I want to hear it from him, not you. I need someone that has heard me before. I did say it before all this happened, right, Keith? Am I wrong in saying that?
What about him being fired?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you?
Oh, okay. I thought you remember. But
here, I'll answer it. Yes. Yes. He should be fired. He should be fired. Kicked out of the Big Apple with his big bald head.
Listen,
and his freaking.
I'm with you on that one.
Because that organization is trash and they're not going to do anything. Dart should just leave.
Yeah, you're right. 100%. 100%.
And Cam.
Wait.
Cam should leave right now with his cast.
Cam and Dart should get out of there.
He doesn't even have a cast.
Whatever he's using or not using. Well, he's got to be using crutches.
Buddy walked out in sandals.
So then he's not injured.
No, he's hurt. But he walked out in sandals.
Wobbling.
He wobbled.
Oh, okay.
He was wobbling.
I don't know if he eventually put something on, but he walked out the stadium with nothing.
Oh, okay. Well,
he might put a boot on.
No, he walked out the hospital. He walked out the hospital.
Tigo, Cam should just keep walking back to Arizona State.
No.
So he had no ligament damage.
The Giants will be good.
That should look like his foot was about to come off.
By Zach's logic, the Giants aren't going to do anything. They're trash, and they should just get Dart and Cam should just leave. They should just.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Wait, so did he have any ligament damage and stuff?
No ligament damage.
No, it was just I think it was just the bone.
It was an outer dislocation of the ankle.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, no ligaments.
His ankle was pointing due west.
Yeah, that's why it's an outer dislocation.
Yo, listen.
Wait.
By an illegal tackle by a bum named Zach Bond, who did it on purpose.
His ankle was pointed 3:00.
Wait.
That was illegal. That's what I'm saying. Them ref, man. Listen.
Horrible refs, man.
Horrible,
I'm gonna say it again. Keith is making my point even further. He said his foot was pointing west. Arizona is west. So again, I was right. He should be heading west.
He ain't leaving the New York Giants, bro.
If I was him, I bounce, bro. I leave. I walk.
Because the Giants are going to be so much worse next year.
Well, from the looks of it, like what was it?
Do you not understand that we won 2 games with no Malik Neighbors? No, we won with nobody, bro.
You're 2-6, bro.
I don't give a shit.
And who'd you lose to?
2-6.
Wait. Who did we
lose to? I forgot.
Who has their only win? Who has their only win against you? The Saints.
Whose backup beat you?
Who?
Yes,
Rattler. A backup.
Rattler was a starting quarterback.
He's their backup. You lost to a backup.
You lost to a backup.
Yeah, well, he was a starting quarterback at the time.
Wait. Jackson.
Hey, listen.
Jackson Dart lost to a backup.
Wait.
No,
OU strikes again. OU strikes again.
Wait, you ready? So LSU.
It's garbage.
So
shit. By the way, this is I want to let y'all know how pathetic this man is, right? So when we went to Temple, I didn't realize that every kickoff Oklahoma does is the sound is OU.
LSU.
Bro, can I tell my story, please?
Nope.
No, you're an idiot. All right. So every time they kick it, they go, OU once they kick it, right? So he starts doing LSU. It's kind of sad that that's his comeback against Oklahoma.
I don't need a comeback against Oklahoma.
That's his best comeback against Oklahoma. Stealing something that belongs to OU because how ironic LSU died in Death Valley. Man, what a beautiful thing I just said. Because their stadium is Death Valley. Ooh, we're so scared. And they're the ones that are actually dead. Moving on. Anything else? Anybody else want to add to this game?
Your team's dead too, so.
Hey, we're 6-2. You're not.
Yeah, you'll be 6-8.
Bro, we're literally swapped the records with you. What are you talking about?
You'll be losing.
So, well, with that being said, I just want to congratulate Saquon Barkley on a fantastic game. Let's see. What were
Congratulations, Saquon, on actually running a good game for once. 14
carries
this year,
150 yards, 1 touchdown, and he did that against his
let me guess, his former team. Cool.
Bro, let me finish, bro. Don't get upset. It's
Barkley
not my fault.
Buns, bro.
This
is a bum, bro. And people just put him up to a standard because of one good year.
So every time every time we talk negative, you're gonna cut everybody off. That's what you're doing? Okay, because I'm still talking. That's not my check.
I would just like next game because the Eagles are just not worth talking about, and the Giants.
Last time I checked, I'm the host. You're not. So I just want to finish this off. That Saquon Barkley, you made 2 fantastic decisions. One, you ran it down the road, and secondly, you left the pathetic organization because they didn't believe in you. They believed in Daniel Jones,
which is lies.
Which is you.
It's lies.
So, moving on, the Bills. We kind of. I think everybody saw this coming. They lost 2 in a row. Panthers is riding high a little bit. They come off a bye week. The Bills. I think they kind of prepared. If they didn't blow them out, I would have considered this a loss. But 40-9. We'll see what they do next week. You guys want to add anything, Zach? Oh, real quick. I'm sorry. James Cook did have a great game running for 216 yards and 2 touchdowns. And I think the Bills running back, that was the last time that happened. I don't remember the year. It was either 1970 or 1976. Just going to throw that out there. Anybody want to add to this?
We all expected the Bills to blow them out. Next game.
We'll see what they do, Nick, this coming week.
Who they play, by the way?
Chiefs.
Ooh. Wait,
Chiefs aren't good.
Is it Sunday night, Monday night, or just a regular Sunday game?
It's the Chiefs and Bills.
425 game.
What was that, Zach? Keith, what'd you say?
425.
That's weird.
So it's it's probably the game of the week then. All right, the 4:00 game. The whole country will probably see it. The following game, this one, no one saw coming. Most people didn't. Ravens 30, Bears 16.
Caleb Williams is great.
He's doing better than Jackson Dart. Anyway,
sure.
Well, they're 4-3.
I mean, I would hope he's doing better than Jackson Dart. I mean, Jackson Dart's a rookie, so.
And this is the second year.
Okay, that's not a rookie.
Second year though.
That's not.
And usually second year quarterbacks typically tend to come down a little bit.
Well, you can't get any worse than what he did in his rookie year. So I mean, like, there's only up from that.
I'll follow up on his rookie. His rookie wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was. So
he didn't win.
So yeah, I'm talking about himself or statistically or what have you. He had put it this way, similar organization than the Browns. And you're saying that he's a bum after what? As a matter of fact, you didn't even give him a chance in the NFL. You said he's just a bum coming out of.
Yes.
Let me rephrase that. You said a Heisman winning quarterback is a bum.
Yes, because he shouldn't have won the Heisman either. Yes, 100%.
Let me ask you. Hold on a second. Let me ask you a question. When is somebody not a bum to you coming out of a college, either winning the Heisman,
Be an actual good quarterback.
Can I finish the question?
I just answered it for you.
What? But I'm not done. What? No. I want specifics, buddy. I want specifically what it is that you consider a good quarterback coming out of, or a great quarterback, whatever you want to call it, coming out of college, whether you win the Heisman or not. Mostly not, obviously, because only one person gets to win the Heisman. So what do you see that is a good quarterback coming out of college immediately? And I want you to be extremely specific of that criteria.
Okay,
Go.
quarterback like Jaden Daniels.
No. I didn't say I want you to
Everything you see in Jaden Daniels is what I want out of college quarterback coming out of college.
Okay, so right now he's
That's
trending
the
to
bare minimum. That's the bare minimum.
That's my minimum.
Jaden Daniels.
Okay, Jaden Daniels is your bare minimum.
Those type of skills. That's what I want out of my quarterback.
That's
Okay.
your minimum.
That's
That's
your
it.
That's
For
your,
a
okay.
good
Okay.
quarterback.
Okay.
Yup.
Okay.
So what's a great quarterback?
So what's a great quarterback coming out of college?
Jaden Daniels.
No. You said that's good.
That's good.
What's
I'm saying what's great.
It would be Jaden Daniels. That's
I don't
my
think you.
criteria
I don't
for
think you
anything.
can actually.
That's my
comprehend-
criteria for any
I don't
good,
think you
great
can
quarterback
comprehend
coming out of
English,
college.
bro.
Period.
I don't think you
Okay.
can comprehend English.
So just to tell you, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Is
okay?
great better than good, Zach?
I don't know what you want me to say, man. I'm telling you
Is-
what I think is a good quarterback
it's a
coming out
yes
of
or no
college.
question. Is great better
I'm
than
answering
good?
your question, Jaden Daniels type skill set. That's what I want out of a
Let me
quarterback.
ask you again. It's a yes or no-
Period. Coming out of college,
Let me ask you
Jaden
again.
Daniels type skill set coming out of college. That's what I want as a quarterback.
Let me ask
End of
you again.
story. That's
Let me
it.
ask you again.
End of
Until you
story.
answer the question. Is
I answered
great
the
better
question.
than good? Yes or no?
Next. Not answering the question. I already answered it.
Okay.
I told you what I want out of
So-
a college quarterback.
No, that's fine.
I got
So,
a question.
I'm done with the
so
question.
when Tom Brady came out of college, he was trash.
He would be considered trash. Yes.
He was trash.
Considerably, yes.
So you would have been wrong.
Yes, I would have been wrong.
Okay. So that makes absolutely no sense what you just said, because he did not have Jaden Daniels skills.
No one believed in him. He's the last pick.
He was in the last pick.
It makes
Well,
sense.
he was
why
close.
you were-
199
why you watched the
out of
game.
Like, come on.
247. Bro, so you're saying Jaden Daniels. Okay. So you understand.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay, so you understand that Jaden Daniels' career right now, as you see right now, I hope it isn't, but you see that it's starting to look like RG3.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just letting you know that if this kid, and I want him to have a great career, I want him to have a Hall of Fame career. If this kid ends up being another RG3 or someone that did not fulfill his potential, then I need you to tell me what is a good or a great quarterback, because then that type of playing skills that Jaden Daniels possesses won't be it then. Just letting you know, because I'm gonna remember this.
Which is fair.
I'm gonna remember this.
That's fair.
You're actually saying this. You sure it has nothing to do with him going to LSU? Just want to make sure.
No, it's just
Okay,
that's what I think
I'm-
is a good quarterback, is that skill set.
I'm making sure that I want to hear it on the air, that it's not because he wore an LSU
What
uniform.
we've learned here is Zach has no idea what he's talking
I
about.
got
That's
a
all we've
question.
learned here.
Bro, it's just a skill set, man. Like, I don't understand
you
what
have no
I
idea
mean. I have
what you're
nothing, no idea what I'm talking about, bro.
You know.
It's just a skill set.
Okay.
It's like if you come out with a take, bro, I'm gonna say you have no idea what you're
Let me
talking
ask
about,
you
bro.
again then. Let me
Like,
ask
come
you
on.
again.
It's
then.
the word
What-
you're
what
saying, bro.
Is great better than good? Let's go back down this then.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't
does-
matter?
Yes, great
Doesn't
is
matter.
better than good, but it doesn't matter in my
Okay.
case.
So then I need
why
a
you
player.
resting?
I need a player that's better than Jaden Daniels. That is great coming out of college. I need
Hold on a
great.
second. Before he answers that, Keith, go ahead.
What do you think of Caleb Williams, Efren?
Okay, thank you, because I was just literally about to say that, because last time I checked, Caleb Williams throws from the pocket, Jaden Daniels throws from the pocket. Caleb Williams runs. As a matter of fact, Caleb Williams is a better quarterback running outside and throwing. Jaden Daniels does the same thing. Caleb Williams can run. Jalen Williams can run. They both have the exact same skills, literally coming out of college. One was number one, the other one was number
They're
two,
both Heisman.
and they're both Heisman. So
Your
Listen.
standard is a Heisman quarterback. That's what Caleb Williams was. So
The,
you have no
o-
idea.
the only
about
thing I
Heisman?
don't like about Caleb Williams is, and he's a good quarterback. He's gonna be great, but it's his attitude. That's it.
That's
That's the only thing. That's the only
and I'm
thing.
okay with that, Tigo. I'm okay with that.
Right.
No, I'm okay with that. See, but I'm not gonna let you use that an attitude as like the difference maker splitting hair.
Why
they're
can't
both, you? They're both because he said it. And you weren't thinking about it.
So I'm gonna call you out. Anything football.
Right. That has nothing to do with football.
But
it's still the quarterback.
Hold on a second. Watch this. I'm gonna make the case.
Anything football related, bro.
Right. I'm gonna make it easy.
Related.
Hold on a second.
Anything.
I've always said that Aaron Rodgers, and everybody has heard me, is a prima donna. But that has nothing to do with his football skills. One can say the same about Caleb Williams when he came out of college saying, I'm not playing for the Bears. His father saying, oh, I want 10% ownership of the Bears and all that stuff. That has nothing to do with football. What I'm saying is they both have the same skill set. Heisman. So explain to me, because they're both the same. That's what you say you were looking for. They're both the exact type of quarterback. So why is it that one is good and the other one is trash coming in the same exact way to college with a Heisman?
Well, I got a follow-up question.
Now, I want him to answer my question. What's the difference? Why is Caleb trash and Jaden isn't when they both coming out of college with a Heisman, same skill set?
Next.
All right.
I'm over the conversation.
So forgive me, but you're a hypocrite, bro. You're contradicting yourself.
Nope.
Yes, you are contradicting because you can't give me something substantive. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Wise man said to me in the corporate world, Efren, I know you're learning your job and it's gonna take a while, but at some point you're gonna have to act. And I know that you're kind of flying through, but what he said to me was, Efren, at some point you're gonna have to add some substance into your bullshit. And right now, you're not adding any substance right now, other than the fact that you just laid out your criteria as a quarterback, but you can't tell me the difference why Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels is trash. You can't even tell me that. You can't. Keith, what's your follow-up question?
So is Tua trash?
You're a little low.
Yeah, you're a little low, but
I heard your question.
Let you know.
Is Tua trash?
Yes, Tua is trash.
Okay. We all know how Tua.
We all know Tua is trash.
Look at their numbers. He has very similar numbers to Caleb Williams right now. Very similar numbers. So if you're going to call Tua trash, you got to call Caleb Williams trash.
No, it's him. He's low.
Oh, it's him? Oh, okay. Still a little low, Keith. Just to give you a heads up, but that's all.
I'll turn it up.
Well, I'm just saying he's making a point. I'm just saying he's just making a point.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect now.
All right. No, what I was saying is that if you guys were going to say Tua's trash, if you look at their numbers, they're very similar this year in stats. So if you're going to call Tua trash, you got to call Caleb Williams trash. Very similar numbers. Look at their numbers.
The only
Tua just has more interceptions.
Right. And I don't know the pass attempts or anything. Usually when you're behind, you're going to throw a lot more. So I don't know exactly how that would be entailed. But like you said, if they have the similar numbers, but at the end of the day,
they're both mid-tier quarterbacks. Like they're like I would say they're like the average quarterback. Like they're better than all the backups, but they're not like
no.
But winning the Heisman, shouldn't he be above that middle tier?
Who?
We'd have to break down like the actual quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. As a matter of fact, that would be a nice topic, breaking down quarterbacks, especially the young ones like the Tuas, the Caleb Williams, the Jaden Daniels. That would be a good one. But I personally have not seen many of their stats as well. I've seen maybe one, or I might be able to see two, but I haven't seen enough to compare all of them. And if I'll do that, I have an answer for you. I'm gonna give it to you straight up.
I agree with Chetta about Caleb Williams, not because I don't like him for specific reasons. I just think he's like Tua. He's that middle guy that can get the job done. If he has everything else around him.
I gotta correct you, Keith. With all due respect, I gotta correct you. That's not what he said. What he said, he's trash. You didn't say trash. He's the one that said trash.
I think the one difference is that what's it called? Again, Caleb is in his second year and Tua's in his like fifth year?
Yeah.
Like seventh year. I mean, they had the same numbers and one's been in the league 5 years longer. So it's like we've seen this from Tua year after year, and he's had a couple of really good years. But again, this is only Caleb Williams' second year. So it's like
And that's another factor.
And then it's like obviously when you look at touchdown interception ratio, like it's Caleb Williams fairly by a decent amount, just like career wise. So it's like it's like when you look at you got the best of the best, and you got like all those teams struggling to have a quarterback. Caleb Williams and Tua, they're in that middle pack to me.
Right.
But that's Caleb is he's just younger. Like he's in his second year still. So it's like
So there's a 5-year gap, which makes sense. I mean,
I just don't like his attitude. His attitude sucks, but
I don't either.
I can't say he trash, and I don't see his games like that to say he's trash or whatever. But the couple of games I've seen him play, he look all right to me. He just
wish he would clean up. You wish he would clean up like the stuff, which unless something dramatic has been happening that I'm unaware of, I'm kind of hoping that that's the trend I'm seeing right now. Just keep your mouth shut.
Just keep your mouth shut. That's it. Yeah.
And if you want to say something about the fact that, you know what, we're doing this, we're doing that, or I need to improve, I need to get better, that's one thing. But just do your job. Listen, you want to paint your nails, then paint your nails. I don't care, man. That doesn't bother me. You know what? Just go through the football and do what you're supposed to do as the number 1 draft quarterback. Unless we all have anything else to say, the next game was again, see, I always want to know the week that a lot of upsets happen, so I can put it on my parlay. That's not an easy thing to do, people. But the Texans at home won and beat the 49ers. Yes, 26-15. Again, Texas defense is no joke. They were playing about 14 points a game. Again, that's why for me it makes it even impressive that Seattle actually scored 27 points against this defense, even though Seattle turned the ball over 4 times the week before against them. The 49ers, I think their injuries are just starting to catch up. I mean, I saw a meme where it says the number 1 draft pick for the San Francisco 49ers was an ER doctor. I mean, that's what they're saying. I mean, that's how bad their injuries are. That, I mean, their offense is just falling apart. And if it wasn't for Christian McCaffrey, personally, I could see them being 0-8, quite frankly. I really can. Because without that kid, I don't see if they would have won those 5 games. Does anybody else got something on that one?
Next.
No.
I picked the Texans to win. I just felt
I did too.
They had a good enough of a defense to stop the Niners. They just had to put up enough points, and that's exactly what they did.
I won't lie. I picked the 49ers. I thought it was going to be a close game. I thought it was going to be a defensive game because the 49ers defense is still pretty solid. It was just a matter of who's going to score more points. And in this case, the Texans actually ended up winning by double digits. Unless anybody else has anything, the next game is self-explanatory. The one win team Saints / AKA Giants Daddy lost to the Buccaneers 23-3. There was a defensive game. Baker Mayfield just didn't have it there. That's another team that's their injuries are catching up to them, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Even though they're 6-2, with Mike Evans having a broken collarbone, Egbuka, I don't know if he might be somewhat healthy, but he came a couple of weeks ago from a nagging hamstring injury. So their offense is starting to be decimating a little bit. We'll see how it goes, but their injuries are starting to catch up to them. I take it you guys want to go on to the next one?
Yep.
There we go. All right. Sorry, I have to say it for all time's sake. How about them Cowboys losing by 20 to the Broncos and Bo Nix? Do we still believe in Bo Nix like I do since the day of the draft? Yes or no?
They ain't going nowhere.
I got no QB knowledge, so I'm not making a comment on that.
They ain't going nowhere.
No, nothing. Because
it's the Cowboys. Like, they got no defense. It's like I like Bo Nix coming out of college. Yeah. I need to see him do it against like actual good teams because he hasn't been playing. He's been playing garbage. Like,
that's fair. I mean, I don't know if they played him yet, but I know they still got. Have they played the Chiefs and the Chargers this year yet?
I don't think so.
Because I don't think so.
All I see out of their last
the Broncos
5 games or whatever is Let me see their schedule. I'm only seeing the Eagles as like they're only.
They play the Chiefs in 3 weeks.
Okay, all right. And have they played them this year? Because they're in the division, so they play everybody twice.
They have not played them yet.
Okay, so that's and what about the Chargers? Have the Broncos played them yet?
Yes.
Yeah, they lost to them.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I'll give you that one then. Bo Nix needs to. You know what? You need to do it against the Chiefs, and you need to do it against one more time. You got to do it at the one more game with the Chargers, especially because it's a divisional game. So
their last game of the year is against the Chargers.
Ooh, you go. That could potentially. I'm just saying potentially could be for the division or a wild card spot for either one. Listen, I'm just gonna make this quick. Colts 38, Titans 14. Titans won as Colts. Right now, Jonathan Taylor, in my opinion, is the front runner MVP. Daniel Jones is having an MVP caliber season. That's because
that's the runner up in MVP.
Exactly. That's because again, they have a great line. That organization it's always had a great line. Has everybody seen the new owner? You know how Jim Irsay passed away?
Yeah, his daughter.
His daughter.
On the sideline. Do you all know why she's doing that?
Yeah, she wants to know so people could really do their job.
Yeah, but there was another reason that I loved. Actually, it's not that they do their job. The reason that why she's doing it is because number one, if I'm gonna run the business, I need to learn the game. I need to know what they know, and how they do things. And secondly, this is my favorite part. She goes, if I'm gonna pay millions of dollars to my coaching staff, I need to know what they know to see if they know if they're doing their job. I could respect that. The fact that she's going down on the sideline to learn the job, because if all this money's coming out of her pocket,
yeah, right.
Hey, I gotta learn the game, and I gotta see if these guys know what they're doing.
That's
I'm
fair.
cool with that.
That's fair.
So, but again, I think the Colts right now they're just riding high, and everything is just clicking on all cylinders, including their defense.
Super Bowl front runners right there.
I would say so. 7-1. We all good with this game because I know there's really nothing much to talk about there.
Yeah, no.
You all right over there, Tigo?
Yeah, I told you about that. I told you about that DJ kid a long time ago, but nobody ain't want to hear me.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. You called it. You said if they get a line.
Tigo's the freaking QB guru.
So right now, dude, I don't know what to tell you, bro, but I might have to. Well, I would say I could get your opinion on fantasy football, but we all know I'm not doing that.
Hell no, not me, not this year. I'm like the worst. I don't even score more than 49 points a game.
Yeah, we see
it's terrible,
roster, man.
It's terrible.
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Man.
It's terrible, bro.
So just real quick,
it's worse than yours, Keith.
Actually, Tigo's is bad. When you see a lot of
Keith by a point too.
When you see Keith, when you see Tigo's roster and it has a lot of O's and a lot of IR next to it, yeah, that's a problem, bro. That big. I didn't even say questionable. I just said O and IR. I just left questionable out. So that's how bad it is. But just to wrap up the last game of last weekend, obviously at home on Monday night. Yesterday, the Commanders lost to the Chiefs 28-7.
You skipped over a game.
I'm sorry.
Skipped over a game.
Skipped over
the Jets game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I literally. My apologies.
The Steelers game.
So the Packers at Pittsburgh beat the Steelers by double digits, 35-25. Who would have thought this is the fourth game that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense have allowed 30 points or more in a game? Who would have thought that the Steelers offense is the reason why they're winning and not the Steelers defense? I don't think anybody expected this. Aaron Rodgers is playing good enough, actually better than good enough to win games. And to be honest, I'm just shocked. Like, I'm shocked about this defense. They got Jalen Ramsey. They actually spent money on the secondary, including trading for Jalen Ramsey. And Jalen Ramsey is getting cooked. Everybody's getting cooked.
I believe it's the highest paid defense in the league.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And they're getting, their secondary is atrocious right now. They're getting beat one-on-one. Their zone coverage, they're finding big pockets, quarterback, and they're just throwing it where it's emptied and the receivers is just showing up there. I'm still can't believe that I'm actually talking negatively about this defense. That's how shocking I am. I don't know what you guys have to say about that.
I'm surprised at how bad he's playing.
Who is?
Ramsey.
Yeah, I don't. I have a feeling Mike Tomlin is gonna text you and say, "I agree," because I don't. I listen. I know seeing Jalen Ramsey when he was with the Rams, the dude was a lockdown corner. When he's with the Dolphins, he was a lockdown corner. Wherever he was, even the Jaguars, he's a lockdown corner. You figure him with the Steelers is a no-brainer. Instead, he's the complete opposite. He's horrible this year with the Steelers.
I guess for once, Chris Greer for the Miami Dolphins must have seen something. that doesn't happen much.
Yo,
send him out of there.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Is it true that your general
up his one eye?
Is it true that your general manager has a brother who's the general manager of a hockey team?
I don't know.
I think it was. Because they were talking about how the general manager at the time was 1-6 for the Dolphins, and his brother's the general manager for a hockey team, and they were 0-6 at the time. It's the only reason I bring it up.
They should both be fired then.
That's exactly what they were saying. But they said the two worst brothers in the league right now are general managers. They're literally biological brothers. That's insane.
All our owner cares about is Formula One, so.
Man, that's now.
But y'all got more than one owners though. Y'all got a group.
Yeah, Dan Marino is actually part owner.
What's the name too? J-Lo. J-Lo is a part of y'all owner group too.
Yeah, but that's
why we're doing what we do.
Well, Tigo. It's gonna be a new music video in Miami Beach with Ben Affleck and a yacht, and it's gonna be Miami in the background, and she's gonna say Jenny from the block. That's what she's gonna say.
Ain't A-Rod part owner too?
I don't know. I know. Well, a lot of these part owners throughout the sports industry, they're kind of like silent partners, but they just happen to be big name people, but they don't have like
no say so. My opinion, no
they don't have majority stake on it. Right. They don't have any voice. They're just investors, but they throw their names probably, for a few seats to be sold or something. I don't know. So
I sent Efren a meme a couple of days ago. And it said, Miami Dolphins take the field. And it was burning dumpsters coming out onto the field.
I saw that. And it's crazy because that's actually a term when, the trading deadline, buy or sell. That's actually a term, a dumpster, what's it? A fire sale or a dumpster sale or something like that. Or fire sale, something like that. But getting to the last game real quick at Chiefs, Commanders at Chiefs. Chiefs won 28-7. Everybody, with the Chiefs being 0-3, winning 5 in a row, I felt like everybody was trying to think that the Chiefs were out of it. And Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. This time they got Rice.
Short on cash the first 3 games. But
did you cash out? Did you cash on those 3 losses?
I found my local ATM and I'm paying them now.
Oh man, you bet them to win the first 3 games, and you went against them against the last 5 days.
That's right.
That's what you would do. No, but it was 28-7. The Chiefs are clicking on all cylinders. Their defense is there. Their offense is there. I'm just telling you, until somebody beats the Chiefs,
refs are there.
They're still the team to beat, regardless of what the Colts or any other team does. You still got to beat
Kansas City.
At the end of the day, regardless. Just like on the NFC.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mahomes keeps playing the way he's playing, that they end up giving him the MVP. I really wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
I would have an issue with. Well, no, I'm gonna take it back.
Right, I would give it to Taylor.
All right.
I got Ravens over Dolphins.
Gotcha. On the Thursday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Ravens over Dolphins.
Oh, you heard it first.
Me too.
Dolphins. All right, Cheddar. Have a good one, bud.
All right, man.
So, where were we? The Chiefs. Listen, I'm gonna say it before and I'll say it again. I'm not counting them out, but you were saying you wouldn't be surprised.
Chiefs do suck.
Of course, you would say that. You said you wouldn't be surprised if
Taylor Daniel Jones and Patrick Mahomes, and if like everybody kept playing the way they're playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up just giving it to Mahomes. Like I just
because you think they'll split votes between the other two.
No, I think people just. I feel like the league just loves Mahomes, and they just would give it to him. And they would just somehow find a way, just how they win games. It would just somehow an MVP would find its way to Mahomes.
He said, I can see that. I can see that.
I can see that, but at the same time, if Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor keeps playing the way they're playing, though, I'll be honest. You
got to give it to one of them.
It's.
I personally give Herbert though.
The,
Justin Herbert is top in QBs right now.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, right now,
I think
I know what you're all saying. Yeah, it's still early and all, but now we're just talking about it because, like you said, you got Justin Herbert, and Keith, let go my ego,
Lego head,
let go my ego, because he's also, as crazy as it sounds, he's also in the MVP conversation. I never thought I would say that.
Look at your team this year, and look at the Vikings now this year. Lego head is doing something right.
Yo, let go. Listen, I'm gonna come up with a waffle box with Eggo, and I'm gonna say the commercials. I'm gonna play Lego my Eggo. Imagine Sam Darnold holding the Eggo card,
and it matches what his head looked like.
Oh man, you still with that man? Leave him alone, man. He didn't even do nothing,
head.
Man. Damn,
His square head.
Oh man, bro, I'm telling you, man. I didn't listen. At the end of the day, I didn't see any of this coming. I'm very grateful that listen. I know Seattle had the bye week, but Seattle are just playing lights out defense, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I'll be glad. That's all I'm saying.
When you have a defense like that, he doesn't have to play lights out.
Just don't. And right now he's doing fairly well, but just don't throw the game away. That's all I'm asking. Just don't throw the game. But Zachary pointed out earlier before. Yeah, he can do all these things, but let's see what he does at the end of the season with maybe the division on the line or a wild card spot on the line. Or if they're in the playoffs, what is he going to do in that first wild card game? That is the type of game that worries us, because look what he did last year. One game, if they win, I think they're the number 1 seed and they win the division. They lost. They're now a wild card. What happens? I mean, they just got blown out because Sam Darnold just couldn't cut it in that one playoff game. And that's what concerns Zachary and I'm sure many of the Seahawks fans. So
yeah.
I think we are pretty much out. Unless we want to wrap it up or want to add anything you guys think we should.
I mean, if you want to add the NBA gambling stuff, if you want to talk about that or anything else NBA wise. But
I mean, we can briefly for a few. Here's the thing. From my understanding with the gambling, 34 people were arrested, right? That's what they say. 34 people were arrested. Why is the FBI showing only 3 faces? I want to see the other 31. I'm supposed to believe that 3 former basketball players is running this thing. Is that really what we're being told here? Even though they are saying, I'm going to say allegedly, because they are allegedly accused. They were arrested for allegedly committing a crime and allegedly having mafia ties. I don't know how far this goes. My concern, though, is that it goes pretty deeply, not just with these 3 and or the mafia. I don't know. That's what they're all saying out there. But my understanding is that this may involve a lot more NBA players. So I don't know what you guys take on this whole gambling situation.
This is the second time some kind of gambling thing came up in the NBA. They had those referees back in the day who admitted to,
Yeah. And he admitted. And then they're showing games of Rozier where it kind of looked like he was allegedly chafe pointing or throwing the game, whatever the spread was. I mean, that's what they were showing. Now, I'm not going to sit here that he was. I'm just going to let the system, the court system, and everything else take care of itself. I'm just going to say allegedly because they'd still have their day in court.
Every sport, you know what, serves them right for pushing gambling as much as they do. Every commercial is a gambling commercial.
And it's crazy.
What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, and it's crazy because yeah, Zachary.
I'm seeing one page with like the full list of names that the FBI announced on USA Today.
Any players we know?
It's just the players that have been named: Billups, Damon Jones, Terry Rozier,
Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, I think that was the first one I said.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
Geez, so they went back, huh?
Supposedly, they said that this investigation has been going on possibly for the last 3 to 4 years. So again, we don't know how deep this thing goes. Obviously, for the last 3 to 4 years, so they must know something's been going on.
Who's running this investigation? Giuliani? The RICO investigation? That's how he got Gotti.
No, I think it's Kash Patel, the guy who looks like he's like one eye is this way, the other way is that way.
Yeah.
So
he's weird.
The guy that has absolutely no law enforcement experience in his entire life. That guy. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
This guy.
Yeah. He has. Put it this way: he is the first FBI director in American history who was never an FBI agent ever. All FBI directors have at some point worked as an FBI. So let that sink in. But that's pretty much all I know in regards to the betting. Other than that, they really much since they brought it out, they really haven't said much. So I don't really have anything else to say on that. I'm just gonna let it play its course out. Zach?
Yeah, I ain't really got much else to say.
So, I got one thing to say. Celtics better start rebounding the basketball.
I was saying how they need to start playing Keita more, and then they need to start giving minutes to Amari Williams because I'm sick and tired of seeing Jaylen Brown at the 4.
Yes.
Sick and tired of it.
I haven't seen Williams in any game.
I know.
That's why he's saying that. Yeah.
Because I don't want to see Tillman's bum self. I don't want to see Boucher's bum self. I'm sick and tired of just watching second chance points after second chance points. Like
that's sickening. That was
Luka Garza had a big game, their last game.
Yeah, he's I wouldn't be mad at that. I think is the one game I saw at the end. I think he didn't play that game, but like I'm just sick and tired of seeing Simons, White, and Pritchard, and then we go Jaylen Brown and then like Keita or something. Like we need that's not gonna get it done. Like if you want to do that for spurts at points in the game, but it cannot be 5 minutes left in the game. You're gonna have them 3 in. You can't do it.
If Tatum was playing right now, Brown wouldn't he probably be playing right now? He has a hamstring injury that he's been dealing with since the season started.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've seen it in like game time decisions.
And he dropped 41 the other night.
Yeah,
I mean he's doing everything he can.
Simons had 25 last night.
It's those second chance points, man. Our offensive rebound is horrific.
They started hitting threes at the end of last night's game.
It should go like when you have the 3, like whoever is just kind of like having the hot hand, like they're the one that's not going to be out during the final minutes. Like, but yeah, we can't have Jaylen Brown play anything higher than the 3. Like it can't happen.
No.
They were everybody was crashing last night. So
like I said, go get some bonus. Been saying it for the last few years, guys. You all know how I feel about that, man. You see his father play, and he's a better version. So, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Well, with that, we're going to wrap this up. I just want to thank everybody out there. If you have any suggestions or opinions, please send it over to us. If anybody wants to be on the show, let us know. We'll be more than happy to send you a link. Just let us know what the email is. I want to thank everybody for today. And as I always say, thank you, God bless, and good night.